Yo, what's good, guys? It's your boy Anime Maker Reviews, and I'm back. And I gotta say, this chapter was pretty surprising, and it's gonna be very controversial because I already know the Black Clover haters may have something to say about it, but even some of maybe the pessimistic Black Clover fans may have some complaints about this chapter. But without further ado, let's get right into it. So the chapter opens up with Magna, of course, fighting with Dante. However, he's going to have like some flashbacks. And even in this right here, I'm glad that I was actually able to get the translation pictures because the other spoilers that came out, I believe it got taken down by Twitter itself or it was a copyright infringement. But here we see our boy Magna. He's having a flashback and he's reminiscing on the fact that he couldn't really like train in the Heart Kingdom. And you see Asta at first, and then he says, "Why did you take me as a magic knight?" And he's talking to Yami, and I really think that Magna, he does have some insecurities, originally in this flashback, because he sees that the rest of the Black Bulls, they're very talented. I believe that Magna's kind of like the least talented up until what we see now. He's the least talented Black Bull on the squad, and he's also has a low level of mana. So at the same time, it's pretty, hard to just compete with all the other Black Bulls. And here, Magna is not really having anything special. Then it pans back to the fight between himself and Dante, and it's going into full swing. So obviously, yeah, his soul chain magic is extremely, I won't want to say powerful. I'm going to say it's kind of like a hacks is what I would say. And you actually see this a lot with different anime series whereby a character may not be that strong, but they're either very intelligent or they have a certain power that is kind of gives them an edge over some opponents, but not all opponents. Like, I don't think that this would actually work against a full-blown devil. I don't think that Magna would be able to do this, for instance, with Asta. Maybe with Yami, maybe with Leona. Well, I don't know about Leona because she's very physical just to begin with, so I don't know if Magna can actually, win that fight. But just going back to the panel, yeah. So Dante, what can we really say about Dante? Because at this point, yes, we did think that he was one of the main villains in the series, but as the course of these chapters really started to come out, I don't really think that he is, and to be honest with you guys, Dante seems more like a henchman than anything else. And Dante is kind of like a fodder character right now. And I know that some people will, of course, say that Magna, I'm going to come out and say, guys, since, you haven't really, if you have been on Twitter, then you kind of already know, but Magna's putting up a decent fight against Dante. I know that people are going to complain about it, and it does make sense from, I guess, a technical perspective when you look at Magna's soul chain magic. But at the same time, the only criticism I would have of Yuki Tabata is that Dante, he isn't really a good villain. There isn't too much depth to him. I do understand the reasons why he wants the tree of qulithpoth to come into the human world. We get that he's an evil dude. And I know that with the introduction of Lucifero and the other devils into the series, and even Morris, that Dante really isn't going to be a top tier villain anymore. Still, I kind of wanted a little bit something more. But let's look at this panel right here. If I could just name this chapter in one word, kind of chop that word up right there, guys. It'll be Magna's just determination, because of course we see Asta struggle to gain power. We see Asta having determination and grit, but also Magna as well, because throughout this whole entire chapter, we see Magna, he's having different flashbacks and he's comparing himself to Asta. He's comparing himself to just Luck and the other Black Bulls who were just gifted with many different circumstances. But regardless of all of that, we still see our boy Magna truly competing with Dante. And right here, we actually see Dante's devil form or magic really just run out. So I'm not sure if he kind of just ran out of mana or ran out of energy. It's something similar also with Asta as well. This would happen to Asta if he just uses up a whole bunch of his physical energy. And we see Dante just kind of looking perplexed. And I'm really trying to figure out this panel, is this just Lucifero just getting tired of Dante and just taking away the powers? Because Dante's like, look, Asta and Yami, he can understand that. But against Magna, I don't think Lucifero is really playing with Dante anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Lucifero just be like, all right, look, just give me back my powers, bro. You just don't even deserve it, at all. I hope this is explained in the English translation. And we see our boy Magna. He's like, look, tells him to shut up. We see our boy Magna just throwing hands at him, and Dante's like, I think he's thinking he's going to lose, and Dante's been taking so many L's, man. Ah, man, Dante. So sad. I remember when we first saw Dante, we thought, man, this guy is so tough. He's like Butter or something like that, but nah. In this panel, we actually see something pretty funny. We see our boy Luck and we see Asta along with Noct. And they're looking like super like surprised. I think this is like the most surprised I have literally ever seen Asta or Luck or any other Black Clover character in the entire series. Because even our faces, I was looking at this, I was like, okay, Magna, he's putting up a good fight, but what's going on here, man? Yeah, I know it's weird because Magna has just been the joke in the Black Clover community for just so long. Like, he's literally been an ongoing joke, and now he just defeated Dante. Yeah, I know. I'm shocked too, guys. I'm blown away. I'm like flabbergasted. It's pretty incredible. And Magna really did like deserve it. Like, he worked hard, he studied, he did his homework, he trained hard, and I really think that out of any character, the Black Bulls, he really earned this victory. Like, he didn't do it off no flashy stuff. He didn't have no super powerful magic spell. He just simply used what Zora had kind of just gave him. Not necessarily the soul chain spell, but kind of just helped him out. Oh, also, you guys see Magna's Grimoire. It looks pretty tough. Like, that's pretty awesome right there. You guys see that design. Yukata is going off in terms of like the artwork. But yeah, out of anybody in the Black Bulls, I would definitely say that Magna truly like deserved this win because Magna has to really work hard for everything, just like Asta. So yeah, kudos to Magna. But anyway, guys, that does it for me today. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Also, comment down below. Tell me what you guys loved about this video. Also, give me some love in that like button section as well. Stay tuned for more Black Clover video reviews. I'm probably going to drop a review on Friday. I might, guys. I'm going on vacation, so I'm going to try to squeeze it in. But anyway, make sure you guys have a wonderful day, and peace.